Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back, no matter what time of day it is that you found this video. I'm super grateful that you're here. So let's jump into today's download. It is an interesting one. As a matter of fact, it was kind of just disturbing. But I got to give the message. So what's very interesting about this particular download, which was, I believe, yesterday. So, a day before yesterday. So today's date is Sunday, October 6th, that this video was recorded. So that is 10/6 of 24, just in case those numbers hold some significance for you. A lot of 2s and 4s. So today I was sitting at my desk, and I actually was not getting ready to do this reading yet. I was going to do it a little later. And I figured, I'll just use the afternoon to study and work on some work things. But I was moving one of my older Oracle decks out of the way so I could sit down the new Oracle decks that I just ordered, which I'm super excited about, guys. We're going to be utilizing them during this reading. But as I was doing it, the top detached from one of the decks. It's supposed to, but I guess I picked it up wrong. But anyways, I guess I didn't pick it up wrong because the cards that fell out were exactly the cards that we needed to start this reading off tonight. So just to show you the synchronicity of it all. And it is 1:54 on the clock as far as the timer when I said that. So that might hold some significance as well. So I'm going to start out sharing with you these cards that fell out of the Oracle deck. And then I'm going to read to you about the download. So might be a mild trigger warning here. So if you're somebody that's really sensitive about clingy personalities, controlling individuals, people trying to gain control of you, or be super possessive of your physical person or your energy, this may not be your reading. For whomever this reading resonates with, it's going to not necessarily trigger you, but it might actually draw your awareness to something, or it's something that you already were thinking about, reflecting on. Maybe you had like a similar experience as this download, and so it's going to resonate for you. It's going to serve as a confirmation. So once again, I always share with people, if the messages are bringing an energy of anxiety, fear, a foreboding feeling, then that probably means it's not your message. Or it could be that you're not ready to hear whatever that message brings. You're still processing some things. So definitely we want to encourage everybody, hopefully watching this channel is an adult, i.e. you are at least 18 and up, hopefully 21 and up. And if you're not, that's okay. I'm not trying to say younger subscribers cannot subscribe. It's totally fine. But we definitely need to be mature enough to look at the messages and discern through our intuition whether this is something connected with us or if we need to leave this information for someone else. Okay? So I just want to put that disclaimer on things. And definitely if I mention gender, or if I mention masculine or feminine energy, it is not indicative of gender. Both genders carry masculine and feminine energy. These are energies that I'm referring to, and potentially the way someone operates more so out of a particular energy. Okay, and that's how it's coming through. Also, if I mention anything about legal matters, health and wellness, anything that requires professional consultation, I am definitely urging and encouraging you to go seek help from a professional, especially if you've been dealing with any kind of severe emotional or mental trauma or something like that, please do speak with a professional, and definitely get some assistance for yourself. That is a beautiful energy to be in, getting support from others when needed. Okay, so with that being said, our lead cards, the ones that fell out of the box when I was picking it up, are Messenger, Called, You Got the Love, A New Earth, Lost Lands. So when I looked at these right off the bat, I was like, wow, somebody is getting a message or a strong indicator that they are being called to utilize their soul gifts, to train on something, and to step it up. It is time. And then You Got the Love, speaking about the Hadarian energy, codependency and boundaries, releasing something that has been keeping you tied up or bound due to a connection or something that's challenging for you to release, or to release in a certain way where it no longer hinders you. Okay, that's super important. In this message here, if you've got the love and support of your spirit team and your soul tribe. They're out here. If you haven't met them yet, it's coming soon. So you're being encouraged to release those things that no longer serve you or that are keeping you stuck. Why? You are supposed to be focused on new earth energy, the shifts and changes that are coming for those that are ready. You are being encouraged to really step into that energy because you are part of that new earth energy. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. That's what it says on the card. It's amazing. So this is really powerful energy. And then Lost Lands. See all these ancient places and ruins and kind of mystical places, maybe different timelines, different, I don't know, universes. Something about your soul memories and your gifts and how you've done this before. This is not your first incarnation. This is not the first place where your energy has popped up. So you are being encouraged to remember that. Even if you are still stepping into that, realizing it and understanding it, just opening up the potential of a thought can help you to connect with your higher self, your intuition, and truly open up to that energy that is guiding you towards these knowings, these understandings that are already present with you. I'm picking up an energy, somebody's very anxious or nervous about that, because I'm picking that energy up, but I'm not anxious or nervous. Someone is feeling very anxious or nervous in the energy about going down this path. But let this message serve as a confirmation from the guides, from spirit, that you are being encouraged. Now is the time. Like the clock has ticked out. It is time. It's go time. So everybody's at the starting line and everybody's, taking off. Everybody's on that particular path for that particular race. Once that alarm, that bell, that whatever that, I forget what those things are called, that they shoot off at the start of a race. But once that happens, it's time for you to go. That's literally the energy that's coming through here. There's no more time to waste. You've got to put those things down and run. Okay, so really strong messaging here, and definitely picking up that someone is nervous about this. This is completely new. So with that being said, I'm going to go on ahead and light, I'm going to light the Palo Santo now. I know it's a little different order than what we normally do, but this energy was really strong, especially with the download. So, for those of you who resonate with this message, make sure you're doing your energy clearing. make sure you're grounding out daily. Make sure that you are taking time to do something that feels like spiritually connected for you, whatever that is. And for some people, it's going out in nature. I talked with a client the other day and they said they were going to go outside and hug a tree. And I was like, great, do whatever works for you. But definitely, like, it's here in Michigan, it's the fall, you know, it's cooler, but it's not cold. So you could take your shoes off and ground out still. It's not so cold that you couldn't do that. I think you can do that here probably up to like end of October, early November, and then it starts to get a little chilly. You could probably get through November, but by December you need to have shoes on. Typically, I don't know. The weather's kind of weird nowadays. But yeah, I don't know. Something here about the collective members that are resonating with this message, you really need to be grounding out like yesterday. Let's blow this out. Oh, wow. Yeah, something is challenging, something is difficult, because that just wanted to keep like steaming. Something is challenging. That's probably where I'm picking up this anxiety-based energy. Okay, so let's go on ahead and get started. I'm actually going to pull my dream journal here. Oh, this download. So it was so wild. I literally named it, "Who the heck is this person?" That was literally the name of the download, is "Who the heck is this person?" And after the download, I thought, how in the world am I going to share this? Once again, so that's general audiences, but also give the message in an authentic way, right? So this is feminine energy, okay? This is somebody that operates primarily out of their feminine energy. Now, in the dream, in the download, the way that this individual, and this was definitely a person, it wasn't just some vague energy. This was a specific person. The way they were coming through was like, as a female. And take the energy as it resonates. If it's a feminine energy, you know, they don't have to be female. But in this case, the actual imagery was coming through as a female. But I don't know if that imagery might not have been to help me to understand that it was a very strong feminine energy. That could be. So, okay. So I'm in a space of some kind, I'm observing, and an individual that was a female, and I'm not going to give more descriptive as to the exact appearance, because I don't know who this message might be resonating with, and I don't want to, if I've picked up on something very specific, I'm just careful about that information. But basically, this person entered the scene and was super intrusive. I mean, super intrusive, okay? I didn't know or was not aware of who the person was and why they were behaving in an aggressive manner. So when I say intrusive and aggressive, I mean that. This person was very physical, trigger warning, they had their arm around me, not necessarily so much in a manner like they were attracted to me, but more so like, or to the person who this download was about. Not in that manner, but just really invasive, okay? That was the point that was really being brought across. This person was super invasive, and they had zero problems with it at all. They were just fine with it. As a matter of fact, there was an energy in this download as if the person wanted me to feel just fine, just comfortable, and okay with what they were doing when they were obviously being intrusive and invasive. I found that to be like a really interesting key point here with this download. Let's see. So the person in the dream gave off more of like a, almost like an energy, like a handler type energy, because they felt like it wasn't even like they felt like I have the right to, it was just like, this is what we do. This is how this is going to work, was the general energy of the behavior. Almost as if they've done this before with this person. Because remember, I'm just looking through the eyes of the viewer of this experience in the dream. It wasn't me, because I couldn't see a reflection or anything like that in a mirror in the download. It was like I was the viewer looking through the eyes of the viewer, if that makes sense. So whomever this was, it's like this individual, this female, this feminine energy has been doing this because they felt very comfortable, and they wanted the other person to feel very comfortable and just be okay with it. And it was almost like they were for a minute, like almost like the person whom the download was about got caught up in the energy at some point and was just fine with it. Like they were standing with them, hanging out with them, posing for pictures, doing things with them. And then all of a sudden they became aware of what was happening, and they started to push the person away. Like, hey, get off me. Like, you're doing too much. That's uncomfortable. And they started to push the person away. In turn, the invasive person's energy was to just continue with the same behavior. It didn't stop them. It didn't hinder them. It didn't halt them at all. They were going to do what they were there to do. There was an energy here with this download, almost as if the person that was being invasive or intrusive really was trying to either control the other person's energy, trying to mimic it, like almost like get so close to them that they become them, or get so close to them that they start to resonate in the same energy, or have the same energy, or mirror it, or something. It was something weird. It was more than just, you know, I want to control your energy, I want to control you, I want to be in your space, whether you like it or not. It was more than that. It's like they were gaining something from being so invasive, so intrusive into the other person's energy and space. They were getting something out of it, and it wasn't money based or something like that. It was an energy thing. It's like they were trying to copy this person's energy signature. I don't know how else to explain it. It was almost like identity theft, but a very invasive or intrusive form of that. Sorry if this is a trigger. The way that I felt from the download was like confusion over who the person was, annoyed. It felt like a false awakening, only in the sense that the person or the energy in the download was trying to convince the person who resonates with this message that it was just fine. What was happening to them was just fine, and that they should be okay with it. And then when the person awakened and started to push them away, they pushed towards the person stronger. They didn't back off. There's something here about like trying to, like I wrote down identity theft, but really talking about, I'm not talking about like somebody's social security or whatever. I'm talking about energy signature, like trying to mimic, represent. I don't know, something came up about the Akashic records. Like they were trying to do things in this person's energy and mimic it, and have others believe, or other energies believe, that this energy was theirs when really it's yours. Now, of course, we know that, you know, each soul here is a specific blueprint, and it cannot be specifically copied because it's unique. That's why it's a soul. So a person can only mimic. They can never be another soul because they have their own blueprint, right? But this person was trying to deceive others or other energies by mimicking a blueprint or a soul. That's what I'm picking up here. And then, of course, my thoughts after the dream. Yikes. who is this? So with that being said, guys, like I seriously, I'm like, oh Lord, what is coming up here today with these cards? I have no idea. We're just going to take it as it goes. We're just going to go nice and slow here and just see what comes up. I have not done a pre-pull on this. Literally, Spirit had me to do this pre-pull just from accidentally dropping the cards and these kind of fanning out. And I wasn't even going to get on here yet, like I said. So this whole thing is very impromptu. Let's put it that way. So with that being said, we're going to go on ahead and ring the meditation bell because we really need it because this energy is very strong today. For all of my current subscribers, new subscribers, and visitors to the channel, welcome, welcome. I am an energy reader. I do not need cards or tools to read the energy, but I enjoy utilizing them to connect with you. I just felt compelled to say that for those of you who are new who might be catching this video. Also, please do like, share, and subscribe if you've been following the channel, or if you're new, help us to get the messages out there to more of the collectives who need to hear the messages. We are a new channel and growing every day, little bit by little bit, and super proud of every ounce of growth. And I thank you and send so much love and support to those of you who have subscribed to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're forever appreciated. Okay, so for those of you who know or don't know, I'm going to ring my meditation bell. If you have a sound sensitivity, I would ask you to turn the volume on your device down now. All right, and just clearing the space here and just asking that any lower vibrational energies, entities, anything that is not resonating with the highest frequencies of source, love, and light must be removed from the space immediately, and so it must be. And my spirit team and supporters that are here to help us to understand the message and help get the message out in the way that it needs to come out, with all of the clarification and information that will benefit those that need to hear it, may remain, and so it must be. So let's go on ahead and just get going here. We got the space cleared out nicely. And we are going to, today, do the full pull and download right here on camera, guys, because the last ones have been kind of like half and half videos. So, let's start with this one. This one's a little different because we're doing the whole thing on camera. It's not different, I just haven't done it in a while. Sometimes I just got to get the download out when I get it out, okay? So these decks have been cleared and charged. I'm just going to give them a little shuffle because these are very, very new. How are you guys doing out there today? If you're seeing this video on a Sunday, happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good, productive week and that you are feeling refreshed from relaxing this Sunday, maybe getting a few things done around the house, as you should, as you should. And if not, I hope you're taking a moment now to kind of get refreshed and take a moment for yourself, a little downtime, probably checking out some YouTube videos. I'm grateful you stopped by. And definitely, if you have water, tea, or anything that you like to sip on, you can go ahead and bring it into the space now while we take some time together. I have my water per usual. Okay, guys. Let's see what messages we have for the collective. Whoops. What's going on here? Oh, somebody's got a new commitment coming. Interesting. Look at this. This is the Truth Oracle. Spirit says that's the truth. Somebody has a new commitment coming, an oath, agreement, a pledge, a promise. And then we have the Change card. Some of you are currently in partnerships, relationships, business relationships, friendships, associationships, whatever. You're going to be changing. It's going to be something new coming. Transformation, newborn, and evolution. Wow. And this is going to be growth for you. Do you see the monarch? Some of you might have been seeing monarchs throughout the summer. Maybe even know. It could be a symbol for you that this possibly is connected to what you are experiencing in the energy at this time. And of course, monarchs, butterflies are a symbol of growth because they go through stages of metamorphosis. You all are stepping into an amazing stage. You know, actually, not just romantic partnerships and interpersonal relationships, but a commitment to your soul path. Do you see this here? It's like this person's being knighted. An oath, an agreement, a pledge, a promise. Also, whomever this individual is that popped up in the download may have taken an oath, a pledge, or a promise to try to change something in regards to you. I don't know why in the heck they would do that. Don't know why that came through. Maybe their promise is to cause some kind of change here with what you're doing. This energy rolls both ways, uphill and downhill. There's something here with you all having new commitments, new opportunities that are going to bring change and transformation for you. And there might be some energies here that are working off of old commitments. Something that they're attached to that has to do with your change, your transformation, your evolution. And that might be why they feel entitled to kind of mess around in the energy. Yeah, your commitment is huge because you guys have had this new earth energy. This guy right here. You have this new earth energy. You're being called. There's something very unique and special about whomever resonates with this message and what they're here to do. So you've definitely been called to make that commitment. And this is going to bring change and transformation for you. But someone else is committed to something in regards to your change. Spirit says that's the truth. Let's go on ahead and see what else is here. Yeah. What do we have? Yeah. You're being encouraged to stand firm, wide awake, clean, decisive. Okay? And when I think of clean, that gives me the energy of not letting energies dirty or sully up your energy that don't have any business being in your space energetically. This is why you're being encouraged to release some things that are not in alignment, to keep your energy firm, resolute, wide awake, clean, decisive. You can't have things muddying up the waters. Just like when you take a stick and you stir up the bottom of a pond, a whole bunch of sediment rises and it's murky. You can't see. But when you let that sediment settle to the bottom, all of a sudden the clarity comes back in. You can see to the bottom of the pond. It's the same thing here. And remember I was talking about, that's the truth. This is giving me like Ace of Swords. See, she got the swords. It's the truth. It's the truth. You're being encouraged to stand firm. It's like there's two sides to this message. Now on the other side, whomever this individual is that's committed to something that has to do with your change or changes that you are undergoing or changes that will bring you through this transformation, they're firm and resolute in their decision to do what it is they're doing. This is why they just wouldn't stop in the download, continuing to be intrusive and invasive. It's like they don't want to let it go, or they can't let it go for some reason. I don't know. But they're very committed and firm on their decision. So it's almost like whomever resonates with this message, this person in the download associated with like the way they were dealing with you invasively or intrusively, they're on a path and then you all are on a path. It's two completely different paths. But for some reason, This matters to them. It doesn't matter to you what this person does. For some of you, you don't even know this person. And that's because in the download, there was a strong energy of, who is this person? They didn't look familiar. They didn't look like anybody that was known. They didn't even favor like a well-known face or person that one might see like in media or something. They just look like some random person. Matter of fact, their face didn't even have a whole lot of sharp characteristics. Interesting. Okay, let's see if there's anything else here for the collective out of this. Yeah, this is where you all are going. Crown. Owner, master, top level. This is where you all are headed. You're headed to the top of whatever it is you're here to do. And that's going to look different for each of you who resonate with this message, depending on your gifts and what you're here to do. Also, something coming through really strongly, especially lately, about the crown chakra. So for some of you, you may have been feeling like tingling or energy towards your crown chakra. And definitely, if that's been going on excessively, you might want to cover your crown chakra. You know, just wrap it up at night. You know, you can place a crystal under your pillow. Anything that helps to clean and clear out the energy in relation to your crown chakra. This is super important because this is your direct connection with higher self and source. So if somebody has a commitment to change something about your transformation, they could be trying to mess with your crown chakra because that is your direct connect. Amongst other things, but definitely the crown chakra. So please be thoughtful about that, whomever resonates with this message. It could also be that this feminine energy that is being intrusive and invasive regarding your transformation and change is some kind of way part of, involved with, is a person that is like a owner, a master, or top level person. Somebody that's kind of like, like a gatekeeper or something. I don't know. Somebody that has like a lot of clout, a top level person of some kind. It's interesting. It's interesting how this message is, it's like Spirit is explaining your side and Spirit's explaining who this other energy is. Yeah, this is about divine timing. They can't stop this. Whatever it is that you're here to do, like I mentioned earlier here, you're being encouraged that, and I think I even said it that way, like the clock's done ticking, like time's up. Go, run. This is your time. And you're clear to go and run. You're ready for this. Whomever is resonating with this message. It's not even something you're considering or thinking about. You're having a hard time releasing some things because there's an emotional attachment. But this isn't about that. It's like somebody's upset that you're about to level up or get to this next level of change. Yeah, wrong time, right time, wait. It's all about divine timing. You all are ready to go, and that's why this energy is coming in so strong. For some of you, you might have even had a download that's similar and be wondering what the heck that was about. Literally. Let me see what's going on here. These cards got all flipped. Okay. Spirit, what else do we have? Any other messages for the collective? We'll move on to the next deck. Wow, this is really strong energy. Woof! I am not going to stay in this too long. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. This card tried to pop before. Taboo? Somebody thinks something you're doing is taboo, or something somebody is doing is taboo. This card speaks about limit, crime, forbidden love, and curiosity. Yeah, this is not you all's energy somebody thinks something that you're doing is taboo, or somebody who's engaged in this intrusive behavior is doing something taboo. So maybe something that they're not supposed to be doing, or something that if others found out they were doing it would be considered taboo, or something that you just don't do. It's not a good energy. You see the storm brewing here? It's like something is coming your way in relation to another person, for some of you who resonate with this part of the message. And maybe these top or master level individuals don't want to see that, because forbidden love is on here, and we see the storm brewing just above their heads, which once again is giving me crown chakra energy. So there might be, for some of you who resonate with this part of the message, a person out there that you're supposed to be with, that there's some kind of energies here that don't want to see that, maybe because of the way it would affect your growth and your development and the work that the two of you are supposed to do together. And so maybe there's some, you know, really strong energies or forces that have been trying to push against that. But just like I mentioned here, guys, divine timing. When it's time for something, come hell or high water, nothing can stop it. Throat chakra. Somebody is upset. Ooh. Ooh, we. Home, refuge, belong, haven. Yeah. This situation is part of your foundational, your energetic home, part of your foundation for your transformation. So it could be that another person is specifically involved, like a soulmate or a kingdom spouse, or maybe a past life partner, or, you know, I hate to use that word twin flame. I really do, because that doesn't necessarily mean that they're your match. But someone who's supposed to be connected with your journey, or people who are supposed to be connected with your journey, by trying to keep those energies apart. Certain energies may believe that this is how they can stop something from happening, how they can stop the hands of the divine timing clock. But it's not true, and they can't do it. And part of them kind of knows it. That's why this energy of like anxiety, upset, it's coming through really strong with this reading. That's why I said I can't stay in the energy super long here, guys, because it's pretty strong. And let me grab my water real quick. Okay. Wowzers. Woo! I'm gonna have to come back on here and do a part 2 on this and do a love messages reading, because that's coming through strong. Some of you have a love-based commitment coming in. And I think I want to do a reading to just kind of tap into that energy and understand a little bit more about why it is somebody would be trying to keep you from that. That doesn't really make sense to me at all. It's weird energy. All of this is really weird energy. I don't mean the fun, cool kind of weird. I mean the weird kind of weird. Like, what in the world? Let's give this one a shuffle. So this one here is the role oracle. So we talked about the truth. Now we're going to talk about the role. Your role and this person's role. I don't think we're going to need too many cards for this, because this is starting to become really clear. For some of you, this is a person that you know, or this energy, this person knows someone you know, because they're super familiar. And in the download, they were able to get real close to you. So either you all need to do a strong energy clearing consistently, like regularly for a minute, or this is a person who knows of you. And they're able to track, follow, get updates on what you're doing or something to some extent, because in the download, they knew where you were at to come to you, and you were not, whomever resonates with this message, you were not afraid. You were not anxious about the person. You didn't know or didn't feel, if nothing else, in that moment, like this person was a problem or harmful. This is what I'm saying, you know, this is a, if nothing else, it's a familiar energy, or maybe somebody that you no longer deal with. Be mindful of past people that you stopped dealing with because they're toxic and you just never argued with them. You just kind of stopped reaching out to them, and then all of a sudden they call up, you know, hey, how you doing? Yeah, let's go have lunch. Let's not. Please be careful of that. Oh my gosh. I cannot say enough about that. It's a lot of weird stuff. And it's not to cause paranoia. It's just saying, you know, it's weird. Oh, let's see. This one hit the floor. Okay, Spirit. Let's see what this one is. Ew. Okay. This is a really intense card. Berserker. Yeah, this person, this energy is totally, look at that. This energy is completely off the chain, taken over with something. They're definitely operating out of a extremely low vibrational and disgusting energy. And that there you go right there. That's gross that's the first card that popped out. Yeah, I see bellicose, resilience, bloodthirsty, destroy. Okay, well that explains why this person is acting the way they are. They're intrusive. They're not even, they're operating, forget South Node. There are some extremely dark, low vibrational energies that have taken this person over. Whomever they are, they're in bad shape. Like I said, anybody that gives you an energy like this, walk the other way. Run the other way. No need to be afraid. Just, I see you for what you are. Let me go over here. No, I'm not interested. Block immediately. Yeah. See, this is where you all are. Martial arts master. See, you all are masters. You all are individuals who have been moving through challenges like water. Like moving around things and just kind of learning how to flow with your journey. And you've come to some profound understandings because of it. You're able to see energies like this, okay? You can see it. You're not stopped, paused by it. You're like, I see you. And this is why energies like this tend to want to approach in an etheric or energetic manner. Why? Because they know that if they walk straight up to you in the 3D, you will look at them immediately and be like, no, absolutely not. So these type of energies tend to have to hide and find other ways to approach, especially if they're like an energy siphoning type individual, person, place, thing, whatever. But you all are being encouraged, once again, use your gifts, use your abilities. You all are masters, whomever resonates with this message in this area. You don't require somebody to sound the alarm for you to know something's not right. Yeah, this popped up on the bottom of the deck too, chameleon. This person is a chameleon. They're like a shapeshifter. And I don't mean like the native folklore shapeshifter. I mean, they will approach you in an energy that is very similar to yours. Remember I said in the download, this person is mimicking your energy. So they want to look as though their energy is very similar or identical. So they might approach, really this is what they are underneath. This is what they are underneath. Okay? But you, with your skills and abilities to kind of move that energy, right? You can see that this is what they are. And this is what they are. They're just shape shifting to make you feel comfortable. And that might explain that part of the download where they were really trying to push this energy of, oh no, it's fine. Oh no, we're comfortable. We're good friends. We're buddies. Remember? And you're like, wait a minute, I don't remember being buddies with you. That's about the point when you wake up, right? Because you've revealed them. You've identified them. Some of you might even be lucid dreamers. where you're doing that. You're identifying these energies in the astral and calling them out. And that's about the point where the dream or the projection ends, because it can't be put over on you. You're able to see it. Some of you who resonate with this message may have been experiencing headaches. Headaches is coming through. Either that or just dealing with this energy is challenging, which totally makes sense. But yeah, these individuals approaching, or this individual approaching, you're being encouraged to be careful, be watchful, because this person is changeable, they have adaptability, they're elusive, they're camouflaging, they're shape-shifting. So they are able to change their energy, signature, appearance, at least enough to fool people. This is what they do. So they're counting on this skill set and ability to be able to fool you. But you are no fool. You're a master. Whomever resonates with this message, tap in. Tap in with your higher self. Ask your spirit team, your guides, for assistance and support. Clear your energy regularly. Use those gifts that you have understood how to work with to help yourself with whatever this is. All right, let's go on ahead and go into the character, because I was going to pull a Citadel card, but I may have to come back with a different reading, because the energy is just like, ugh. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Interesting. Guys, this energy is ridiculous. These cards that are coming out on this person, yeah, definitely energy clearing this week. Whomever resonates with us, I'm talking about daily right now. Get back up on top of your energy clearing and connective and grounding practices. This one just slipped right out. Careerist. Yeah, careerist. Dreamer of grand schemes, vision, cunning, machination, aspiration. This person has some kind of like goals here that I feel like they're wanting to feed off of your energy in order to produce better results, or to produce results at all. Or they see that you are an individual that is headed towards some really amazing things, and they want to attach to your energy. This person is a dreamer of grand schemes. So what that tells me is this is not their first rodeo. This is why you're being encouraged, once again, not to be paranoid, but rather to tap into your gifts and abilities to be able to see what these energies are. This person is cunning. They have a lot of vision. So, you know, it might sound like a draw or appealing the way they speak to you about what their dream or vision is for you or for themselves or in general. But really, there's some sort of energy vampire that really wants to attach to your energy because they believe they can get something out of it. That's coming through strong. Ugh, good Lord. Let's see. Spirit, what else do we have for the collective here? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. For some of you, you may have a YouTube channel, or might be somebody that is online. And for some of you, this person is an influencer, okay? There's somebody that, and that might be why they're able to know something about what you're doing, because they're a careerist. You know, they'll use any means necessary to get a leg up. Spirit is saying that this person might be an influencer, or you could be an influencer, but for sure, this energy wants to be, and I say wants to be because if they just were, they wouldn't be worried about what you're doing. They want to be a trendsetter, a content creator, a follower, an online influencer. They may even be a person that has, you know, thousands of views, but for some reason they are concerned with what you are doing And it's such a bother to them that they are literally trying to get into your energy. But this person is very self-knowed, very low vibrational. So if you know, for those of you who resonate with this part of the message, individuals who have been popping up under like different IDs or whatever on your channel, or you have a channel, be careful about what information about yourself you put up there. Okay, you want to be very careful about that, because there's something weird going on with this energy. This person's really diabolical. Yeah, they're trying to learn what you're doing so they can copy it. Look at learner. I just got done talking about this influencer. Somebody's got an influencer like stalking their channel or watching them or something like that. It could even be that they're looking at your content to get ideas for things. This is weird. Seeker of knowledge, inquisitive, progress, aspirant, explorer. This is that careerist energy. They're willing to do anything at any cost to get to where they want to get to, including steal. So please be careful, because this person is trying to learn what they can about you so that they can use that information in some way. And that might be why they're trying to get so close to your energy. Ay, ay, ay. Spirit. Anything else for the collective here? Because I'm going to take one more card from the Citadel for a closeout card here and utilize the guidebook. Anything else for the collective? Anything else? Yeah, I think we've heard all we needed to hear about this person. This person wants to get close to you so they can betray you. They might be coming in trying to act like I said, they're a chameleon, like a friend, a companion, somebody maybe you don't know that well, or a returning person. But there's some deceit, disloyalty, conspiracy, broken bonds here. There's some sort of betrayal. They're already betraying you, or they want to come in to betray you. So you're being strongly encouraged about this energy. And that's probably why the download, it felt like somebody trying to cling to that person that was experiencing that energy like a barnacle, like a parasite. It was like hard to like rip the person off. It was weird. It's like they were trying to attach in a way where they started to mimic the person's energy signature or energy. This is so that way they can perform a betrayal. To take something that doesn't belong to them, or to do something to get you to stop doing what you're doing. For some reason, they have an interest or a vested interest in getting you to stop. Interesting. Yeah, confirmation. I don't know exactly, like I said, but that's the messaging that's coming through. Let's go on ahead and grab a card from the Citadel. Whew. And then we are going to close out, because this energy is like, woo. Let me see. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. It's the Citadel deck. Very beautiful deck. Oh, okay. That's how that slides up. Very good, very good. Let's put that there. Okay. Super good. We'll put that over there. Wow, look at the cards. Look at the guidebook for this one. Beautiful, right? And then look at the cards. That's gorgeous. Let's go on ahead and just give these a little shuffle. Let's put that there. These are super nice. Wow. Just can't believe some of these energies sometimes. They're just so ridiculous. Just so over the top. And, you know, it's real people, real beings involved. You know, it's not like just some mystical energy floating your way. No, there's somebody actively acting like this. And that to me is the most confusing part, because if a person were even partially tapped into, you know, what they should be here to do, let's put it that way. Everybody's not here to do the same thing, but at least what they should be here to focus on, you know, we'd have less of these energies. But everybody's not here for light warrior work. You know, quite the opposite. Some people are here to do the opposite. We do have a balance of energies. We have polarity here. We have yin and yang. And for whatever reason, we have decided, as those of us are here, that we wanted to learn through this process. That's what we do here. So, Spirit, let's get some messages for the collective here. Just one, Spirit, because I just want to read the guidebook on one. Something here beneficial. We know about this energy, so what can they do to help themselves, or where can they focus? Okay. The Orator, communication and confidence. The Orator. Do you see this crown chakra energy again? Are you looking at this? This is huge. Crown chakra and third eye. Can you please, literally, I was just talking about that. So, well, not the third eye, but the crown chakra. But now we have the third eye in there as well, too. So, the Orator, we're going to pull the guidebook card for that. Something about communication and confidence. Let's see. I am very, very new to this book, so you will have to bear with me here as I locate the card. Let's see. Oh, okay. The crowd. Let's see. The Orator. Let's see what we've got here. The Unknown. Secrets. Boy, I should see it in here, right? The Unknown Journey. New projects, okay. Oh, I don't know. That's so weird. Here we go. It's number 74. Okay. So, number 74. There we go. The Orator. Let's see what this says. So, and that's this card right here, guys. The seats of the theater curve away on either side of you, filled with a rapt audience waiting for the performance to begin. Can you tell where this is going? On the stage, a single figure clears their throat and begins soliloquy. Even when they're not performing, the orator speaks with complete confidence. They never shied away from a public stage, but they're so used to reading from a script that sometimes they find themselves tongue-tied when it comes to thinking for themselves. Doubting yourself is only holding you back. It's okay if you take a little longer to think about how to voice your needs and desires. Writing a script of how to ask for things might even benefit you here. Be confident in taking up a space and letting your voice be heard. Wow. Okay, guys. So hopefully you caught that message. A couple things in here. One, some of you are used to being in the spotlight or used to doing the things that you do well. But you're used to doing them one way. When it's time for you to expand and do something different with it, or to try a new way of looking at something, some of you who resonate with this part of the message might tend to freeze up, get tongue-tied, get stuck. You're being encouraged to release doing things one specific way and allow yourself to see things from a new perspective or try new ways to accomplish those activities involved with your gifts, okay? Some of you are doubting yourself, and that's holding you back. You're being encouraged to use your voice to ask for assistance. We talked about that earlier. To ask for the things that you need to support your journey. We talked about that earlier. And that could be your spirit team, your guides, friends and family who are supportive, associates, maybe groups that you're involved with, whatever. But you are being encouraged to learn new ways, even if you have to write a script to start it out. Well, I've never asked for that before. Okay, how might you go about it? Well, I could say, fill in the blank. Okay, write that down. And then try it. Start the process. That's going to be super important. You need to be more confident in taking up space. Some of you are personality types that are kind of like very powerful when engaged and feeling empowered to speak and share your knowledge. But other than that, you kind of shrink your energy back in the presence of others. You're being encouraged to feel confident to take up space. Just like the cards take up space on the table, the decks, the crystals, the candles, they have their right, respectively, to be in their spaces. So do you. And so this may be something that you really need to tap into and realize if you find that you are shrinking back when it is time to really stand in what you are and who you are. That's the reason why this energy here in the download will not be able to touch you, because you are being encouraged to take your personal evolution to the next level. So these areas where these energies may have been able to get in the past before you were fully awakened, and take advantage of, be intrusive, be invasive. So if you go to walk up to one of the light workers and you don't have the best intentions, you know, that interaction is not going to go well. Let's just call it what it is. So as you guys continue to grow and do the work, you're going to be in good shape. These other energies will no longer be able to touch you. And just a side note, I had to literally, while I was straight dogging out those energies, like the camera just cut off. So I just wanted to share that, because the way I'm going to splice the video together, you probably won't be able to tell. But I'm definitely going to leave that in the video, because these energies are pissed they cannot touch you. Pissed. And it doesn't matter. You're still moving forward on your path. So, guys, I'm going to leave the reading there. Thank you so much for being with me. If you have any questions, want a reading, anything like that, definitely reach out to me in my email address in the description. Other than that, please like, share, and subscribe. And I really enjoyed being here with you. I might do a follow-up on this reading. We shall see. But other than that, have an amazing rest of your day, no matter what time it is or what day it is. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. And I want to thank you for being here with me. And I can't wait to see you in the next reading. Okay, guys, love and light.